Namaste. All the commerce management students. See, I'm from Institute of Practical Accountancy. This is DB Prakash Director. We have been bringing out series of lectures, series of meetings, and short videos on accounts and finance. The questions, the interview questions, the topics, seminars, everything is only targeting commerce and management students. The creation of you know the jobs, employability skills, everything, basically we wanted to improve your employability skills, and then how best we can help you. You would have seen my these videos on many topics: how to face the interview, how to write your resume, what is the care to be taken. Everything is focused and then address the problems of commerce and management students. Here the main thing is that everybody says that, sir, somebody says, because I have been training in this from IPA, Institute of Practical Accountancy, is there from 1993. We have trained thousands of the students from that, and then they have been employed in, you name any type of industry, like your banking industry, industrial organization, or if you go for like a software companies or a retail industry or a taxation part of it, practicing side, foreign jobs everywhere. They have been, they have been doing their jobs, and then they have got enjoying the better prospects. Our people are now top executives in the companies also. We have been guiding them. So that's a now the thing comes like a I have been interviewing, I've been seeing the types of the people we have been counseling. What are the problems? This is a students, because when they're coming out from the college, they're not having particular, where to go, which line, what is how to do. I mean, how to select a right job, and what are my skills? What is a job as per the skills? That has become a very difficult subject of the day. I think some of you who are now watching my video, they can also, they will also be having this sort of a doubts. So basically, how to select a right job for your skills, for your qualification, and for the skills. What is that? I'll tell you. Somebody comes and says that, sir, I want to, because now everybody has got a passion for, like they has got a, this is a 9 to 5 job or a MNC company job. They say that have to enjoy, because there are so many benefits, luxury life, the atmosphere, fantastic atmosphere, luxurious life, good package. Enjoy the life, sir. I want to have MNC company job. Somebody says that no, better job is that I want to go as like a tax advocate or a tax practitioner. Why not I go? Somebody says no, I want to go to foreign countries. I want to go to foreign country and then work there. How to select a job? For the foreign job, how to select the foreign job? Which country I have to go? Because now international world is like a global village. These are all the questions posed by them. And many of the people, they they don't know what are the skills they have. Their skills are adaptable. Their skills are used in the other jobs rightly. What are the skills they have to have a self assessment of their skills. Your self assessment skills has to be impartial. You should not satisfy or content yourself that yes, I got it, but those have to be tested with others, any appliance, like any tool or something. We have in a this Institute of Practical Accountancy, we have called as a job aptitude test, job aptitude test, it is an online examination. It's there on our website, www.ipaccourse.com. ipaindia.net. If you go there, so that immediately you get out the in the employability skills, there is a special, business English, accountancy, analytical ability, yeah, and then arithmetical whatever is there, that is a psychometric test, general aptitude. So general awareness. So all these things for a what as an accountant is required. Those are all the online test is there, so that you get your assessment of your skills. So these are all the things. So that you should not just satisfy yourself that I'll be, see, in this angle, I wanted to just somebody came to me, to be frank with you, it was in 1995. We started just in 1993, Institute of Practical Accountancy. We trained them, practical accounts, sales tax, income tax, all the, we have made that course. Because what we say that it's like a small chartered accountancy course, like, because the candidate has to be practically trained so that he can go and directly work in the companies, like, he can win without much of difficulty. So somebody came to me. He's a well-dressed gentleman. He was a well-dressed gentleman. He came to me with a sophisticated. Everybody, if somebody sees him, he is a big, big officer. I mean, officer in a big corporate company like that. He was a neatly dressed, and he came to me, sir. Just, I am already working as a manager of a organization. Now I wanted to just brush up the account, sir. His English was so polished, well dressed, well neatly shaved, and then he groomed himself well. Anybody can say that by seeing him. I think he must be having a good knowledge. He appears to be qualified and then experienced person. He was okay. He started. I wasn't. Then he said, I wanted to join the course. I wanted just to brush up my things. Yes. Then I taken him into, we gave the admission, he joined, and then the first class I was starting the accounts part of it, accounts. I was asking him, he was I said that about the cash book, vouchers and all, like how to enter all those things, like we started the accounts. This boy, I was under impression that, so I said, these are all very small things for you. I think you were already having the experience. Please start the work. Like, I just knowing that, he may be able to do comfortably, but I was shocked. I was shocked to see that he put his pen and he started, like, that is a like a kacha book, how they maintain for any small, you know shop or something, like it was. Then I said, where did you work? Which organization? He was working for a small foundry firm. His boss was giving him some petty cash money. He's like a supervisor, like, he used to just take that money and paying them for a day-to-day expenditure and write down in a small book. And then he used to sales tax part of it. Do you know that he mentioned about sales tax? Oh, no, no, sir. We have a sales tax consultant. He gives me the forms. I'll go and file it there. You tell me. So he was himself saying that I'm a manager, come accountant, come manager. This time. Then immediately I advised him, Babu, forget about your designations and all. I know you are the position now. Don't take this position into, with this position, you cannot get a better job somewhere. First, you learn, complete our practical accountancy course. Then, after that, sincerely, he completed the course. After that, he got a job as a junior accountant in, at that time, Deccan Fibers Limited company. I told him, forget about your where you work. It was not at all, valid or that experience. Now, this job is the better job, and you go. You don't bother about the designations and all. It is a right job for you. Then he started his job as a junior accountant. After that, he became accounts officer and he made his career in the corporate sector. You tell me now. That's a reason because the thing is that we think that we know that because he was working, he was not at all exposed to outside. That's the reason what I mean to say that you have to have, if there is a particular job, if you want to go into particular line, first thing, so many people will be coming to me asking, sir, I want to have MNC company job, multinational company. Multinational company means you talk about Genpact, Bank of America, Franklin Templeton, Broadridge, all these companies. But these are all dealing with foreign accounts and other foreign transactions. These are all the people they have to have. Definitely, they have to have a good English knowledge, written communication, oral communication. This is the thing. First, I say that do you have that any communication skill? I just test them in their in their personal details in English. I will ask them if they are not comfortable or they say that if he's above average with his skills and all, I say, okay, you try to improve and then go for the job. And then immediately ask them because normally some bigger companies ask for a good educational qualification and their qualification background. And then are you prepared for the, this MNC company mean to say that they will be having what the MNC company first have to study the company part of it. Are you really interested? There, all the jobs are called as verticals. What is the vertical? Vertical means to say it is only part of accounts job. What happens like because we used to in our 80s and 70s and 80s we used to have I was called as accounts officer. I was I was in an industrial. I used to take care of the sales tax, income tax, accounts, everything. I was knowing sundry data, sundry credit, general ledger, everything like sales, purchase, everything. Under me there may be some assistants. Then we used to take care of all the work in a group. We used to do. We used to have exposure to all the accounting part. Now, after software companies have come, that's the reason what they have done. They have cut it into pieces, like cut it into pieces. Sunday creditors, it is a separate work to somebody. At that time also there was there in a big companies like Hyderabad, Alway, Nare, you talk about BHL, they may be having a purchase accounting, sales accounting. That was there in a bigger companies like that also he takes care of purchase accounting means he takes care of only purchases purchase vouchers, bills passing, and then entering the purchase register, and then the Sunday creditors. He was and somebody sales like Sunday data, sales register, sales bills, everything they used to take care of it in a very big companies like. So these are all the dividing the work into pieces. It is called as a now MNC companies they are calling as a verticals. You have to have a good training, this vertical. And then so that's the reason our trainees have been selected by so many all these multinational companies they have been. Once they do our course, in this our course is comprising of all the verticals of the MNC companies, what they are doing it. Like they call it as a, like a Sunday creditors, they call it as a what? We have to pay to suppliers creditor. That's called accounts payable. We have to receive from customers. It is called as a what? Customers. We have to receive. That's called as a sundry debtors. General ledger, like a accounts processor GL, accounts processor A, accounts processor, AP accounts payable, accounts processor here, accounts receivable, like that. They're all so you need to have that. First thing is that you need to have a good communication skills. You need to have good academic background. You need to have this exposure to this sort of a verticals. And also what I mean to say that some of the people they say that no, because I am having only a this is the vertical. And tomorrow if you want to go into other industry like they may be having some other vertical, If you want to go as accounts officer, they say that do you have, uh, can you make finalization, balance sheets and all? That is the reason. What I mean to say that first you have to select, study about the job, and see your skills personally. Do you have good communication skills? Do are you able to adjustment adjust with their the community there? All these things have to study. Then you have to select the job. Like so many people, there may be somebody, because I got a in the morning only a call from senior most company secretary. I mean, he's the very good. He's a senior most person. He has got a very good clientele. I mean, he's okay, top person of you. So he called me. He said that I want to have Prakash. We need freshers and as well as experience. So I can we can pay, because for our clients are a big industries are there. And what he was mentioning that I say that what sort of a candidate you need, sir? You see, Prakash, what happens like so many people, they will say that, sir, I am an accountant. Which I gave a sort of a example now. They say that they come to me as an accountant, and finally I will ask him, can you make the finalization of that? No, no, sir, I have done only in the purchases. Somebody says only in the sales. So that's the reason I want to have a who have got a good total work they have to do it like. So that's a reason you have to see that, keep your future also in the view. You have to grow in the accounts and financial line only, mean to say that have to take all these things into account. For that you may have to consult any senior accounting people and then take their advices. That is a very very important. I will also tell now, because I've been in my association and then with the contact with so many people. Some people will come to, housewives, other from Telugu background, from rural background, they they come to me. They say that is a sir, I want to go to MNC company. At first I said, you have good communicate. No, no, sir. Because they say, don't unnecessarily waste your time. Learning English is not, 1 2 months is not, it won't, you don't get that much of a grip then. So what I mean to say, if I don't know English, like do I mean I don't get a job. Get a very good job, because if there are that, you go to retail industry side, you go to a super, I mean, like a hospitality industry side, all these things, like a local, the companies are there. Those are not MNC companies, other than other industrial organizations. You go to a chartered accountants, cost accountants, they're all doing their accounts for their clients. There also, they don't require your English knowledge. What they required, they wanted to have a who knows the subject. Do you know about the accounts? Do you know about the voucher? Do you know about the district maintaining, sales, purchase, other thing? The brief into your GST return you can make, income tax, whatever is there. These are all like as a sort of a fresh become is not having practical. You as a become with this any sort of a skills, if you are there, that is a wonderful, because now the shortage of so many candidates now. We have been getting the inquiry shortage for those sort of a candidates. That's the reason you need to first check your skills. And also I mentioned in my previous videos, what are your skills, how to present them in the your resume or a biodata is also most important. Take these precautions. Definitely you will get a you will you will land in your job, your dream job. That is, and then accounts and finance, it is like a big ocean compared to all other engineering, doctor and other, because accounts and finance people are required. Any hospital, they require to take a small, you know supervisor, if they require big company, MNC company, other tax consultant, everybody, every in the foreign, everywhere. That's a region, lot of demand for accounts and finance. But only don't waste your time. And then first you have to study yourself, know your personal assessment skills. Take our software also, it's a free software. You can appear on that. That's a wonderful. And then ours is Institute of Practical Accountancy. We have been training the accounts and management graduates in a course called as a Global Accountant course. In this, actually, 6 courses are there: practical accounting, practical GST, practical income tax, practical payroll accounting, practical finance, and then computerized accounting on ERP package also. After this, we have a other, end softwares like you can go for SAP end user. We are also bringing out one more special GST course, like if you want to practicing it, if you want to go as an expert GST, like all those courses. And we are also shortly planning to bring out the quick books. If that is the reason in accounts, and we want to address everything in accounts and finance. That's a reason for if you have any doubts, and if you want to know more about us, you can just call me, contact us and through WhatsApp number 90009041119. Please message this WhatsApp number. We will be there to help you, and watch our videos and then keep in touch with us. This is IPA for Commerce and Management students. Okay, thank you. We are from Secunderabad, Secunderabad, Telangana state. Thank you. We have online and offline courses. There are the people from 21 years to 60 years people, housewives, retired persons, retired bank officers, industry, some directors of the companies who wants to learn their, accounts. It's not only for jobs, for their own companies to handle. It is a 3 months course, online and offline. You can, it will suit so many candidates. We have throughout the, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, and then foreigners also, America, Germany. Like, so you can just mm, in accounts and finance for a career planning, career growth. You can always contact us and watch our video every. Thank you.